Hello, I am working on something in the studio today and came across something I knew it was going to happen on the last one of these that I did. So I prepped for it and then I forgot to prep for it on the second one. When I saw it happening, I thought, I'm going to make a video for this. So let me show you. Alright, I have zoomed in pretty heavily, hoping that I can recreate this problem that just happened and that you'll be able to see it. And then I'll explain what's going on and why it happens. First time it ever happened to me. I had heard about it before, but oh, of course now it's not happening. Haha. Let me see if I can get it to recreate. Let's see where it just happened to me was up here. Yeah, there we go. Can you see this paint? It is shooting off the brush and onto the surface. I'm not touching the surface. That's like almost an inch away. What's happening is there's a static charge in this cap. This is made out of plastic. This is a cap that goes over, it looks like a tank. It goes over a battery on an electric bicycle. Because it has a static charge to it, it's pulling the paint out of the brush. If you can see that, this thing's not wanting to focus for me here. If I put my finger there, it'll focus. Alright, so the way that you combat this, I'm going to clean it off and then I'll show you how to combat this, what to do ahead of time. Alright, I have that paint cleaned off. The way that I combat this, and there's more than one way to do this. I know there's people who are going to say, hey, you can also do this, or you can also do that. I take a rag and I put just water. That's all that is. Spraying water. Handy dandy water sprayer. Okay, get that fairly wet. Let me do this off camera here. Or move my camera so you can see, so I don't get the water on my surface. But I'm going to take this and I'm not going to wipe where my chalk is because I don't want to wipe that off. That's from my cereal paper, but I'm wiping this down. And when I'm wiping this down with that water, it's pulling the static charge out of the plastic. I'll wipe everywhere except for where I'm painting. Wipe pretty close to it. I want as much as I can. And then I take this wet rag, and I don't know if you have to do it this way, but I don't let it not touch this anymore, and I put it underneath it so that it's still touching the plastic with that wet rag. So any static charge is being, I guess, grounded into this rag. So now when I go to paint, I shouldn't have any issues. And I'll do that real quick and show you. Put my brush back up. And if this worked, which I've never had it not work, I won't have that static charge anymore. Now when I go to paint, yep, no paint's coming off. Everything's working just fine, so I can get back to work. But that's it. You take the static charge off with a wet rag with water. Set the wet rag underneath the product that you're working on, whatever it is, be it a panel or tank like this. I know that if you're doing this on, let's say, something like a boat or something big, and you have that happen, you can wipe the surface down and then just leave your wet rag laying on the surface away from where it is that you're painting, and that seems to work too, or at least it has for me. If you have other ways of making this work, of keeping that static charge from happening, or more information about it, feel free to put it in the comments so that other people can read it. There's always more than one way to solve a problem. Thanks for watching. Hope that helps.